off 7:15. This is the Brainerd Safety and Public Works Committee meeting, Brainerd Council Chambers, and I think we're going to start with introductions. So Tad Erickson, Ward 1.
Kevin Yeager, at large.
Jeff Chezak.
To my right.
Mayor Bedell.
All right, it looks like we have just 2 items on the agenda, and
How about staff?
yeah, Tony, we'll keep going with staff.
John Strong, Technology Director.
Chris?
Chris Evans, Public Utilities Director.
James Cromwell, Community Development Director.
Mike Hoppicourse, Public Works Director.
City Engineer.
All right, and then I think we're gonna start off here with item number 1, direction on active code enforcement, and I believe that's James again.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. So staff is bringing 2 properties before the committee for review and is looking for direction from council on how to proceed with the cases. The first case is 823 Willow Street. So this property had a recent abatement for junk and debris and blight on January 27th. 2025. This is an additional violation of off-street parking regulation, essentially parking on the grass. It's a corner lot. This property has also been operating as a non-licensed rental since 2023 and is being fined $300 per month. The attorneys have initiated the first step in the legal process, and the property owner continues to not comply. So staff does have a couple recommendations here. First one is obtaining an administrative warrant and abating the property. And the second one is modifying the $300 monthly citation fines of $100 per day until the compliance of the rental license process. Second property is 430 D Street for junk and debris. In the pictures, you'll notice mattresses, tires, other items, appliances. So with this one, staff is recommending obtaining an administrative warrant to abate the garbage, junk, and debris.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
on the first one, can we do both? Your recommendations?
I'm recommending both recommendations. One is the abatement of the vehicles and the other one is to up the fee to $100 per day.
Mr. Chair, I would, if you'd entertain a motion, I'd make that,
Please.
unless somebody else. I'd move that we take both recommendations and move forward with those.
Motion, is there a second? All
I'll second.
right, we got a motion and a second. Any discussion? If not, looking for a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same. Motion passes.
On the second one, if I can, I just have a question. Is that on the southwest corner there of D and Fifth Avenue? Or is there one house?
Sean, can you pull that up onto GIS? The answer for that?
I didn't know if there was another house between it and the corner, if that's on the very corner. I think it's on the very corner.
I believe 420 D Street was torn down.
You're talking D as in David?
D as in Dave, yep.
Okay, yeah. This is 430
Oh,
it has.
yep, maybe it was B Street that was torn down. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So if we have 430 D Street is the property in question. And yes, Jeff, that does
Okay.
appear to be the southwest corner.
Okay. I'm prepared to make a motion.
Yep, go ahead and make that motion. All
Forward with the staff's recommendation on this one as well.
right, we've got a
Second.
motion, second,
Second.
by Yeager. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries. All right, that brings us through our active code enforcement. Our second item, I believe we'll hear from Mike Habigorst.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So regarding our flags, we have multiple locations. We have 12 different locations where we have flag poles. And the water tower has 3 of them, but I'm just considering that as one location. So our historical water tower has one, the city hall has one. We have 5 that are downtown on various cross streets, and then we have 5 in our parks. And this came to our attention several weeks ago regarding one flag was still at full mast, and that was the one downtown. Those poles downtown are the design where you need a lift to take them to half mast, and we would prefer that we have regular poles that have a key slot to protect those, and then we don't need to get a lift to do that. So we have complications that we have where we do take the flags down for the winter just to preserve them because the winter is so harsh on them. But yet at City Hall and we do keep the flag up just for observance. So our recommendation right now, what we're doing is in the parks, we're taking those flags down, and we would like to remove all the flags that are downtown also during that time, during the actual winter months, and the historical water tower also, and just have the one at City Hall still be operational during the actual winter months. The concern with the ones downtown, some of them have lights and others do not. So we just took all of them down and waiting for direction with that. So part of our recommendation again is just to allow us to take down the flags during winter, at parks and downtown and the water tower, and just have the one at City Hall operational. So that is and then our other part of our recommendation is that we'd like to go out and get bids for flagpoles where we don't have to have a lift to take them down, and get lights on the other ones that don't have lights.
Right.
I can take any questions at this time.
Thank you. Any questions for staff?
So just getting bids would be the option if we move forward here to, to avoid having to have a lift to get them up and down.
Right.
How many
And-
would that include?
Just the downtown, right?
Yeah, how many
Just the
would that
downtown,
include?
5 poles there, and then I think it's only 3 lights that we need. I'd have to re-verify that, but there are some that don't have lights. We could either put them on the buildings, so we can flash on there, work with the store owners and so forth, but right now, it's just, we have all the flags downtown and all the flags down in our parks. So the only flag standing right now is the one at City Hall.
I had a question. So the flags in the parks, we normally take those down during the winter,
Right.
correct?
Correct.
As well as the flags on the water tower, we normally take those down
Correct.
during the winter.
Right.
The ones downtown, we normally keep them up, but now we've taken them down?
We've taken them down because some do not have lights, so I just directed staff to take them all down.
Any other thoughts on this? Or I guess I'm fine with, we normally take the ones down in the park, we normally take the ones down in the water tower. I think we wanna, do this in such a way that we can have them at half-mast when appropriate. My only concern is I thought we were taking the ones downtown just because they weren't able to be at half-mast.
Right.
If that was the case, I'd say just leave them up, and then let's get the bids, and as we replace them, get the ones that we can lower.
Right. And what I can do is I can find the ones that are downtown. Maybe one recommendation or just to consider is that we keep one downtown that has an operational light, that it's prominent, it's on Laurel Street, and maybe we keep one downtown at operational, either half-mast, full-mast, whatever, but it's operational. That's another consideration, that
Till
we
we
have
get
some
bids.
presence downtown.
And such a time that we can replace them with
Right.
fully functioning.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
I would move to keep the one at City Hall, take them down in the parks like we've been doing at the water tower, and leave the one up downtown with the light that we can adjust.
all
Sure.
right.
Yeah, and the rest of them will go out for bids on lights and poles, part of the motion.
Motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Motion is second, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all. I could send you an email indicating which flagpole very specifically it is and when it's up.
All right,
Cool.
great.
Thank you.
We're adjourned to,
One other, how many are there that are functional with light and can move up and down?
I did not get that,
Okay, that's
sorry.
all right. You got
But,
one at least.
But I know there is one. I purposely went down there and I saw that one, but we'll have to get a lift.
Okay.
And Chris, I want to publicly thank Chris Evans and his crew. They were instrumental in helping us get those down quickly. And so thank you, Chris, and your staff.
very good. Thank you. And with that, 7:24, we will adjourn.